Good evening, everybody who's here with us. It's good to see everybody. Thanks for showing up to the Granny Show. This is our special bonus edition with the Granny Show. This is our special Friday bonus edition because we have a special guest. And anybody who does not know this special guest, we're going to get to know her tonight. I can hardly wait to bring her on. Okay, in the chat really quickly, I'm going to say hi to Jonocide first up. Man, Jonocide, you beat everybody most times. Welcome, dear heart, our gentle giant SixDrops. Sweetheart, thank you for being here. Good to see you, dear. You with your emoji puns or whatever that you were doing. That was pretty funny. I'm scrolling down really quickly. Mudbrooker, hey, guy. Thanks for being here on this Friday. This is, everybody else is, I'll talk about that when I bring my guest on. Okay, Burnt Toast is in the chat. Welcome, Burnt Toast. Reemsy, dear man, I'm looking forward to your new CD coming out. Is it exotic Hawaiian music or erotic? Was there an X in there? Exotic Hawaiian music. Can hardly wait to witness it. Out of mind. Stranded Stay, out of mind. Good to see you, out of mind. Deb, thanks for being here. Stranded Stay, new name in there. Thank you so much. Reemsy, you're not the first one to say I sound like Betty White. That's almost been like all my life. My sister, who hated me, always used to say, God, you sound like Betty White, and it was like a pejorative, I loved it. I thought Betty White was darling. I understand I have a filthy mouth like hers. Reemsy said, okay, you guys, without further ado, I'm going to bring my guest on. And first up, Maggie-of-England, my UK correspondent, is missing in action. I do not know where she is. I sent her the link. It's 4:00 in the morning where she is, so she might have been sitting in her chair and conked out. The instructions for falling asleep in a chair is be old and sit in a chair. So there you have it. Okay, you guys, I'm not gonna. Yeah, SixDrops. Betty White is cool, and she's 99. She isn't that. Oh, you think she's Maggie is sleeping, John? I said, okay, you guys, I'm blathering. I am going to bring on my guest presenting Burnt Toast. Hi, Burnt Toast.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Isn't it nice being had?
It's very strange.
It's good to have you here. You know what? I'm sorry my co-host is not with us. The suspicion is she might have just conked out, and she might be sitting in her chair drooling and snoring.
That's okay. Let her sleep, I guess.
Let her sleep. Shh, you guys, we won't wake her up. Oh, yeah, SixDrops says you complain about a stiff neck when you wake up. So, you guys, we're having this Friday show, and Burnt Toast is so gracious to be here with us, with me, because there are lots of other things happening on the YouTubes, even people I know. And so tough, you guys. We have a show now. Anyway, and then our anniversary show was not election, inauguration day. So we had like 3 viewers. So this timing just continues to be superior. So, Burnt Toast. Burnt, can I call you Burnt?
Sure, you can call me whatever you want.
Okay, Burnt. I discovered, where did I see you first? Was it at Drag's place or Irate Alex? Where did I see you? Where do you hang out? I see you lots of places.
I am lots of places.
Yeah, well, that's why I was seeing you there.
Yeah.
So where you're in chats and you're a contributor. So give me a list so I remember where I saw you first.
Oh my gosh. I was just in Secular Opinions chat last night, but
Secular
I've been in Grampy Lobster,
Okay.
Drag, The Geek Room, gosh, there's so many. Black Eye TV, Hannibal and Monty, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all just that whole community. Yeah, they're all great.
Yeah, I see you there all the time. Great bunch of people in the chats on all those shows. They've got some really cool followers. Everybody's funny as hell. you, my dear, are funny as hell. And I've been kind of stalking your YouTube channel. Oh, well, hell, there's Maggie. Wait.
Oh, yay.
Wait. Okay, so before I bring Maggie on really quick, I see that, your Minute of Lulz cow.
Yes.
That you started that about a year ago?
No, I started that in, I believe, September of last year. So September 2020.
September of 2020.
Yeah.
So you've been on less time than us.
No, my first video was November of 2019. So I've had a channel for like a little over a year, but the specific videos that I do that are Minute of Lulz cows, those are like since September.
Those are new-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, they're hysterical. I'm going to bring, God, she left camera. I'm looking at Maggie backstage. She's no longer in frame. Okay, so I am bringing... Here she is, a chat and burnt toast. Here's my co-host, Maggie-of-England. Hi, Maggie.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Late. And I've been here. I've only just switched my computer on, thinking I'll get ready. My timeline is lost in translation.
Okay, so welcome, Maggie. We were afraid you weren't going to show at all.
Oh no, I was going to show up. 100% I was.
So I was just talking to Burnt about when she first started. Are you aware of her Minute of, is it Lulz cow or Lulz cow?
Lulz cow, yeah. I've been still for a while. I love it over there. When I get a chance to go over.
Yeah, you guys, if you have not seen that channel, it is absolutely hysterical. This girl, oh shit. Is that okay to use that pronoun?
Oh, use whatever. Yeah, girl, woman, whatever.
She will anyway.
Lady, yeah, I get to throw the old lady card. I can do that. But anyway, you guys, she is clever as hell. And your clipping skills, my dear, the way you put those clips together, okay, you've had some experience before YouTube, have you not?
Actually, no.
Are you shitting me?
No. See, before YouTube, I had never had any experience editing videos. Like that was not even a thing on my radar. It's not that I had tried it and it didn't work out. I had just never tried it, just never even thought about it. And then I had this interaction with Shani back in 2019. And that was my introduction to like the YouTubes or whatever. No, but I had watched YouTube for a while, but I was one of those people that just kind of, I never really signed in. I just kind of watched stuff. Yeah. And then, never really engaged in the chat or anything like that. I did that for years. And then I saw this video that Shani did, and I was like, I want to say something. And so I just, made a sock account and I just picked Burnt, like I wasn't even thinking about it. And then I had this really ridiculously crazy interaction with her. And I didn't know who she was. I had no idea about any of this. And I was like, whoa, like I want to know everything there is to know about this psycho. Because she like racially attacked me and said a bunch of really terrible things. And I was like, okay, see, now I'm going to look you up because now I'm curious.
She rolls up her sleeves and digs right in.
Yeah. And so I spent like a month just kind of going through, I literally just typed in Shani for Christ in the search bar on YouTube and watched everything. Her own videos, other people's videos. Yeah. And then from there, I was like, I feel like I have something to say. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, so I guess I'll just do something. And so at the time, I had a laptop with like free iMovie. It was just, whatever. It's just what I had on my laptop. So I was like, okay, let me just try this. And so it was literally just like clips of her saying something one day and then her completely like telling on herself because she had lied. Yeah. And I just sort of stuck it together, and I was like, this will be easy for people to see that she is a liar. And so I posted it thinking, no one's going to see this. I just feel better like to get it off my chest, right? And then the next day I had like 10 subs, and all these people were like, where did you get that clip and all this stuff? Because Shani will post things on Twitter especially and then delete it. And so I had downloaded it, and I was like one of the few people that actually had a copy. And so they're like, oh my gosh, and they started sharing it. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to do more. And so it just kind of grew from there. And then I eventually got like an actual desktop and got like an actual like video editing software and just sort of played around. And like, I'm a super creative person. And so
no kidding.
It was at first it was really frustrating because I had all these ideas in my head, but I didn't know how to actually do it. And so I was like, I'm the kind of person that if I want to do something, I'm just going to sit down and just learn it. And so I just kind of watched tutorials on YouTube, and I could just kind of played around with it until I got it to where I wanted it to look a certain way. And it just kind of grew from there.
It's wonderful. It's very polished. In my estimation, they're all enjoyable as hell. They're short. They're digestible. The shortest attention span handicapped person would enjoy this. And it's just, everything is just jam-packed with this clever shit, you guys.
Yeah, I'm really petty.
It's an art in itself. It really is an art in itself.
I can be super petty and really sarcastic. And so if you piss me off and I find out that you're, because if you notice, I don't go after everybody.
Thanks. Mag, make a note. Never piss burnt off.
No. If you notice, there's a lot of people that would be considered quote unquote lulz cows that I don't make videos about. And it's because some people are just weird, right? They're eccentric.
And
I'm weird.
Yeah, it's what makes the world go round. We love our weirdos. We would be a bland, monochromatic society without our weirdos and our kinks and all those kind of. But then there's that really extreme segment that deserves everything they're getting because they ask for it. They ask for it, and then they complain. And they cry that it's a big, long saga for a couple of those folks out there. They're their own victims as far as I can see.
Yeah, it's victim mentality, and it don't get you nowhere.
Yeah, and then Rev, Shani's partner, is also hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and so I understand that the Rev Avocados, or what is it, Jason Avocado 69 on Twitter, that's a sock account, and he and Shani are in on it. Is that accurate, you think?
No. So he has a Jason Avocados 69 Twitter account. That's him.
It's really him?
But there's another one, Jason Guacamole.
Oh
that's not him. But they used his same avatar. And at first I was like, okay, is that him? Is that him? But then it was so funny because I was like on the fence as to whether that was actually him or not. Yeah. And then he posted this thing about COVID, about how if you're like super morbidly obese, like 500 plus pounds, you're more likely, to have a negative reaction if you have COVID. And so this Jason Guacamole account posted that article and was like, oh man, Shani needs to really, I need to protect my Shani or whatever. And I was like, that's not Jason. That's not Rev, because Rev still thinks that she's 200 pounds.
Yeah, well, they both follow me. Both those Jasons, the real one and the fake one.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know who was who.
I have no idea who it is, but they, oh my gosh, they troll them so bad. And it's like, it's just enough to where Shani and Rev are like, oh, look, I have a fan, because that's what they do. You tell them that they're cute or she's 200 pounds and she's going to like give you a wrench. And like, that's just how it is. But but this account is brilliant, because he like tagged me on Twitter today and he was like, stop hatting them. And at first I was like, did he misspell hating? And then I was like, no, he did it on purpose.
I saw that.
And so I like posted, I was like, yes, you're right. I need to stop wearing hats.
And then you had an illustration that was so funny. That's hysterical. Yeah, I still don't know the difference between them, but I made a comment on one of the Jasons. I said, if there's anything left in the trust, hide it and run.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But you know what? I used to think that, but he is such a piece of garbage, especially the stuff that he has like done instead in the last 6 months. They deserve each other. As far as like, I get how Grampy Lobster and all them are like, run, Rev, run.
I know.
And it's just like
that.
But I personally think that they deserve each other. And I hope that she spends every last cent he owns and he is on the street before he's like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, who gives a flying flip? Really, they do deserve each other, and then they're showing their dirty panties every day for people to look at, and then the money they spend on food and his mukbangs, or as Shani says, mukbang. I noticed she's not doing that anymore. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. I avoid it like the plague if I can.
I watched Jason. I watched Jason because of his eating shows, and he does a different fast food place every time. And from what I understand, he's not really allowed to go out by himself anymore, so they get DoorDash delivery from all the exotic local places there in Tokyo, Colorado, or wherever they are. Yeah, and I even told him one time, Jason, you need your own burner cell phone and keep it in the car. And so I'll bet he never did that. He's probably not allowed.
No, I think she controls everything, and she's isolated him and groomed him to the point where there is no convincing him. And at a certain point, you have to realize, okay, he's made his bed. Now he's going to lay in it. And he's going to have to deal with the consequences, because some people are hard-headed. They're stubborn, and you can't give them advice because they think they know everything. And so they have to learn by making the mistake. And I'm going to be sitting here eating popcorn the whole time. After all that stuff that he has said about me and everybody else, I'm going to be eating popcorn while she spends all his money.
Oh, I know, and have a wet cloth and a fainting couch. It's going to be ugly. It's not going to be it's not pretty right now. But yeah, when he runs out of money, I wonder if they're going to descend on her parents.
That's not happening. Her parents have been very clear. I mean, I haven't seen them, or like I have no contact with them. But the last time they were around, they were very clear that they physically can't take care of her kids anyway. They're too old, and they have failing health. Both of them do, and they don't have the energy, the physical ability, or the finances to take care of her and her kids. Because that she's not going to work. Like, she just doesn't.
Oh, no.
And she has burned bridges with her sister, with her two brothers. She's burned bridges with former friends. She literally has gotten to the point where she has no one left now. She has no one left. So she's going to have to end up in a homeless shelter, and she can just sit there and think about her poor life choices.
Well, from what I have gathered from the parental situation and the enabling, they will not let her go to a homeless shelter. I would bet $1 million, as frail as they are and as not really capable as they are, they won't let that happen. They're basically good people. You know, they're very religious. And I think that they would never let that happen. You know, poor folks. You know, I think the nightmare is going to continue for that whole family. I'll bet you. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you definitely have a good point. I mean, at this point, who knows? Because part of the main reason, well, I'll take that back. Shani's a grown woman. Okay.
Yeah.
She has to take responsibility for her own actions. However, as a child growing up, there were a lot of things that she was doing, and there didn't seem to be any real consequences for them. And so Shani's like one of these kids you see on Dr. Phil, where he's like, send them to the ranch, you know, like she never got sent to the ranch, you know. She just continued sneaking out of her house, getting drunk and high, having sex with random guys, skipping school, you know, getting in trouble all the time. Like, she was just one of those kids. And there was never any like actual consequences. Because I remember asking her mother specifically, okay, when she did this, what did you do? And there was never any kind of answer for that.
I'm sorry, burnt toast. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the chat.
Okay, so really quick, share with us, Maggie.
A homeless shelter might not have enough financial ability to feed the extra large lady from Reemsy.
Right.
Yeah, Reemsy is not familiar with our topic. Well, Reemsy, we're telling you.
And I'm Mudbrooker. I've always let the bridges I burnt light my way.
Oh, and Mudbrooker, as long as we're doing the chat, Mudbrooker said that burnt toast is not 14.
No. Shani thinks that I am.
Only because you have this sweet little voice.
Yeah.
So you're probably short. Are you a short girl?
I am. I'm only 5'1".
Me too.
I got 2 inches on you.
We're mini-me's.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all little short guys. You know, the kitchen, we can't ever reach the top shelf in kitchen cabinets. Ever we need to step up on something. Okay, so what were we saying? Oh, the parents. Yeah, and what? Okay, what were you talking about?
Oh, William Scott. I'm sorry, everybody's coming in.
Hi, William Scott Shirk. Hi, Prairie Queen. Good to see you guys. Okay, so I totally lost my train of thought.
That's okay. I would say that in spite of her parents, you know, kind of dropping the ball when it came to following through, they do seem like just like normal people, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying they're perfect. Nobody's perfect. But the things that Shani has accused them of doing is ridiculous. I don't believe a word of it at all.
Oh,
I'm not saying that they're like the greatest parents or whatever, but she's a liar.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh, Reemsy finally realized who Shani is. He finally realized who we're talking about because Michael Omnieris sent Reemsy one of my OnlyFans clips.
Oh gosh.
You know, the ones that we all passed around a while back. Just a second, Maggie, for Christ's sake. Okay. Sometimes Maggie
That's what we're talking about, isn't it?
Maggie gets the zoomies sometimes. Okay, well, as long as we're doing the chat. Okay, Killendall, hi,
Hey.
hi, Killendall, you sweetie Petey Lop. Good to see you, boy. It's probably the middle of the night for you too.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hear it, lot.
What? What?
The static.
See, Burnt. I told you somebody in the chat would bring it up. Yeah, I wonder where the hell that's coming from.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from either. Is it really distracting?
No,
Not-
you're fine. It's
not-
all right.
Okay, I've never had that issue with this mic before.
Yeah, Reamsey says he hears a slight high-pitched hum, but it's not too bad. Okay, for Lop in Central Europe, it's 3:30 in the morning. Jeez, okay, Jack Gunsky, another new name.
Yeah.
Holy cow! Thanks for showing up, you guys. Okay,
Let me change the cord really quick. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, we'll noodle till you get back. Reamsey likes the way it sounds. Reamsey, you like everything, sweetheart. That's why
Yes, he's a darling.
Is that better? Is that a little
no.
better? Oh,
Sorry, darling.
okay.
Well, we'll just carry on. Okay, Jack Gunsky is not new. You subscribed back when we had when we had Irate Alex on the show. Jack Gunsky subscribed to us.
Wow.
Well, thanks for bumping up our number. Oh, and you guys subscribe to Burnt Toast.
Oh, yeah, you got to.
Let's bump her up there because if you want a laugh, if you want to brighten your day, check it out. How frequently do you come out with those, Burnt?
The Minute of Lowell's Cows, they're generally once a week, although there's some weeks where there's just stuff going on. It just doesn't get posted. But the other videos are sporadic, sometimes once a week. It just depends on like my creativity and my extra time. Because I've always kind of, from the very beginning, decided that I was going to focus on quantity instead of quality versus quantity.
Yeah.
Right. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I know.
And basically, instead of pushing out like all these videos just to have something out every 7 days, I was going to wait until I had like an actual idea, because I don't want to put stuff out that's, not funny. So, yeah.
That you would later consider dreck.
Yeah.
According, by your usual standards. So, yeah, I completely get that. So, when you make those clipped together, edited Minute of Lowell's Cows, how long does doing something like that take you?
Like the 1 minute Minute of Lowell's Cows, or the other
the 1
videos?
minute. The 1 minute.
It's sort of a process through a week, because I've sort of made it into kind of like my normal schedule. And so like usually Sunday nights, I'll sort of make a quick bullet point list of kind of just stuff that has happened throughout the week. And I'll think, that would be cool if I talked about this or that or whatever. I just sort of keep track of all the crazy stuff that's happening. And then like usually Monday night, I'll sit down and record the vocal part of it. And sometimes stuff gets, completely scratched out. Sometimes I'll add stuff because somebody will post a video like Monday morning and be crazy. And so I just kind of pick like the top 2 or 3 things that happened that week that I think was extra funny. Because obviously I can't cover everything. And there are some that are like 2.5 minutes long, and people are like, that's more than a minute. I'm like, I know, but I couldn't leave that part out. It was so funny.
To be one.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like a development process, and and then you do your voiceover. You do that first?
Yeah, I sort of just kind of speak into the mic and just kind of talk like I'm just talking to somebody, and then at the same time grabbing clips or screenshots that go along with what I'm saying.
That's fascinating. It's like when you ask a musician which came first, the melody or the words.
Yeah, it can go both ways. It just depends. It really depends. Sometimes I'll find a clip or I'll see something on Twitter and I'm like, oh, I've got to put this in there. And I will grab the clip ahead of time and then be looking at the clip or looking at the screenshot as I'm kind of talking off the cuff, because a lot of like all the things that you hear me say, I'm just kind of riffing and I just delete it, record it, clean it up as I go along. And so I don't actually write out like an actual word for word script. I just write like a bullet point and I just kind of like talk about it from
like
there.
Being conversational.
Yeah. So all the other videos, like all the videos on my channel, I did completely by myself. Specifically the Minute of Lowell's Cows, because it is a segment on the Hannibal and Monty show. They actually do contribute to that as well. So it's like a collaboration. So like Hannibal will adds the music, and Monty does some of the finishing editing. And so we all kind of work on it together because it's on their show and then it's on my channel.
Wow, that's cool.
Brilliant.
And you guys, go subscribe to Hannibal and Monty as well. Okay, Jonacide went over there and subbed to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, Jonacide, he's our Tonto, our faithful follower, and a nice guy, and he's a dog lover and stuff. Okay,
he's just everything in one.
Also in the chat, the musicians in the chat have identified the tone on the scale that AC hum is. We got a bunch of weirdos in there. Okay.
They're playing bingo, my favorite game.
Oh, they're also playing bingo over there. Okay, Lop says it is D6 note, and Lop did the same thing. Yeah, Lop, you do try to hit notes. I've seen your stuff. Okay, D6, Reemsy says D6 is really just E flat. Mm-hmm. Okay.
English flat.
Yeah, E flat. Okay, so, or B5. Lop, you're getting really. Oh. Okay, then Reemsy said bingo. Okay, that was the bingo game. Lop nailed the tone on the scale.
Well, I'm glad it's not an annoying sound.
Lop says it's soothing, or comforting. Yes, beef and mushroom soft tacos. Mudbrooker. Okay, the Mudbrooker's a man that cooks.
Yes, he has an awesome channel with and he
has like a bazillion subscribers. He's really popular, man. Well, yeah, look at him. And he does all that cast iron, brilliant stuff, but he cooks.
We have some. Oh, did Brooker recognize that hedgehog by any chance?
What?
The hedgehog.
Oh, I don't know. You have a oh, that's right. Maggie has a cast iron hedgehog that she wanted to ask Mudbrooker about. But perhaps on the Sunday show, Mudbrooker will drop by and maybe you can ask him behind the scenes too.
I can't move. It's upstairs. I'm downstairs.
Yeah, Reemsy says, wonder if the Mudbrooker has a cast iron toaster oven. Yeah, by Oster or by Black & Decker. I'm sure not. A toaster oven. Reemsy's saying that because he got a toaster oven for Christmas and he's discovering the wonders of Texas toast and of crinkle cut fries. Reemsy is cooking and he's very pleased and proud of that. SixDrops, there's a dude on TikTok that polishes cast iron to a mirror. You know what? The Mudbrooker would say that is not a good idea.
No, I don't.
The Mudbrooker would call that guy a dumbass, I'm sure. For polishing cast iron. So, burnt toast. Okay. Have I seen you have you come on camera? Have we really seen you? Do you look like somebody else? Or am I confusing you with somebody? Have you been on camera?
No, I've never been on camera, and that's on purpose. There are people that know what I look like, but no, I've never been on camera on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. So there's somebody else that I'm thinking of, another really sharp cookie, and she wears a different colored wig. Not you, Maggie. But for every time she appears, she has a purple one and a black one. And, shoot, I can't remember. Yeah, she's also part of the crowd that we kind of go visit and stuff. I don't know.
Does she make videos?
Does she make what?
Does she make videos?
I can't remember. I'm sure she does, but I've seen her appear on. Maybe she was on with the Geek Room. I can't remember.
I know what you're on about, and I can't think.
Wait, Rumor Research Lab, the Mudbrooker. I think that's it.
Yeah, like no, that's not me.
Your voices are similar.
Yeah, there are people that have said that, but I'm indigenous and she's a white woman, so we don't look anything alike.
Oh, okay. Maggie's.
I bet you're beautiful under that burnt toast.
Yeah, you sound like you are. Maggie's indigenous Irish.
I ruined the immigration here, 100%.
Yeah. Maggie put up the wall herself. So, burnt toast. What a pleasure having you on here. So good getting to know you. I hope you'll come on again. I'm going to be watching your stuff because you are clever as hell, and you make me laugh. Your pattern, it's fascinating the way you put together your stuff and your process. Thanks for sharing that with us. Thanks for being candid, and boy, what an enjoyable time we've had with you, dear. Do you have anything you'd like to share? Anything about your future plans for YouTube or what?
Well, first, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. And y'all are so cute. And y'all are adorable. Yeah. And I mean, I'm going to be making more and more videos. I'm having a lot of fun. Like this is a hobby for me. It's very fun. I love laughing, and I enjoy making other people laugh. And I think somebody in the chat said they wanted to know what a Lol's cow was. I don't know if they were joking or not, but in case anybody was curious, basically a Lol's cow is just a weirdo on the internet. But but the kind of Lol's cows that I make videos about are not just weird people. They're people they're liars, they're racist, they abuse kids.
The ones who do harm. Yeah.
They're really bad. Yeah. Like they deserve to be called out.
Yes.
And I enjoy calling them out in a way that is funny and petty and sarcastic. So
because
you do a good job of it.
And this is only YouTube. And you know what? We gotta laugh. Man, we have to laugh. Because I think it's what saves us many, many times, have a laugh, it makes you feel good. It gets all those endorphins surging, and it's good for your vagus nerve. Sit up straight when you're doing it, or bend over in a belly laugh. It's all healthy and shit. So bless your heart, Mert. Keep on keeping on, dear. We're so pleased to know you, and we look forward to the next time you're on. Oh, wait a minute. Burnt, I don't know how you feel about this stuff, but our Wednesday show is it's okay. I see what Maggie's doing. She knows where I'm going with this. Our Wednesday show is called Woo Woo Wednesday, and Maggie, I turn her loose, and she goes apeshit with her card readings, and the chat just kind of really loves it. Well, they do, and it's fun, and it's a laugh, and I'm going to have a disclaimer before all these shows saying, No, this, you know,
She reads my mind without knowing it.
it's because I'm old and I know how to look at people. Anyway, I'm going to do, this is for entertainment purposes only. I want to make a disclaimer that it's not, it's not advice. I'm going to look it up online and maybe more to something in for us so that, people. So, Bert, would you like a card?
Sure.
Here
Okay.
we go. I must be psychic.
No, you're not. That's horse crap.
I know. But I got these down from upstairs. All my stuff's upstairs. Just keeping an eye on my dear husband. He's got earphones on and his eyes covered. This is for burnt toast.
Yeah, Reemsy says he's a weirdo. Yeah, you are, honey.
So am I.
A cow gives milk, milk gives life. Laughter makes life better. I am happy to be a laughable cattle member. Reemsy, that made absolutely no sense, but gosh, how eloquently you confused me.
Ooh.
Oh, it was a quote from Lost. Oh, was it? Lop, you sharp little cookie.
You got the strength card, darling. I don't know whether you're striving for anything at the minute, but whatever it is, you've got the inner strength to just go and just be and carry on what you're doing. You're a fantastic. Have you got children by any chance?
I do.
Can you see on that card? Mind, I think Robin has already told me, but you foster and care for everything that's around you, nature-wise, your family. You're very deep where your family is concerned. You are the strength of your family, if that makes sense. You enjoy nature. It's not just about boob tube. This is your escape route, similar to me. But as you can see that card, you've got like staghorns, you've got the birds, you've got, why do I try and look at my cards through there?
Yeah, you just turn it around and look at it.
And I'm like this, Egypt.
And Maggie, I didn't tell
stop calling myself holy guacamole. You're just poised in your own strength. You're surrounded. You've got a great support system. Great support system around you. When you take in the waifs and strays too. Is that enough? Shall I go for the book for Robin?
Oh, you don't have to go to the book for me. So, so Burnt. Did that resonate at all with you, or is that just? Yeah. Sometimes you get subjective validation out of card readings, but sometimes it hits dead on. It's just.
Yeah, it was dead on.
Because
Bingo.
you're of a sensitive nature, you've been misunderstood and have been perceived as weak. Oh, silly bastard. Oh. It's time to release the roaring lion within and let others know you mean business. Robustness is required as you step up to your responsibilities and reclaim your power. Rapid growth accompanies you as you deal with emotional or mental issues. So draw strength from that knowledge in order to heal and become strong again. Take heed of signs to up your physical activity to build the fortitude and resilience you need to withstand any pressures you're facing at this time. Strength will pull you through when faced with your greatest weakness. There's spells and all sorts with this. It says, face the sun at high noon on Tuesday during the first quarter moon phase. Take a piece of gold wool or ribbon, a sprig of borage, and say, now me personally, I just take what I need, what's at hand, and do it anyway. I've got borage seeds in my cupboard.
Of course you do.
I self-harvested them. Borage is a herb for courage and strength, ribbon or wool, held out at length. Choose gold for power, the spiritual kind. Tie a knot and see in your mind a strong quality for you to reclaim. Tie into two more. Do exactly the power to do what needs to be done. Strength now restored, enhanced by the sun. Wrap the knotted wool around your waist to enforce strength whenever it's needed and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, still power in me. Assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Magical meanings. You're stronger than you realise. Believe in yourself. Determination will get the job done. Your spiritual side is strong. Strength emerges through forgiveness.
Huh. Rinksy
Interesting.
says, I accept the magic of you.
Oh,
Where's that from, Rinksy?
yeah.
That has quotes around it. I accept the magic of you. Well, we're all fucking magic. You
All
know,
of us. All of us.
look what we're doing out here. We're out here talking over the interwebs and we're having conversation. It's going through the air. I'm sitting here in my dining room in Los Angeles. Maggie's over there in
I'm in the
Hooksville.
kids' corner if you want to have a look. I made it for my children, grandchildren. It's got my tree in the corner. And I'm on a poofy.
You're on she's on a poofy.
I'm on a puff.
A puff. Oh, okay, I accept the magic of you. And then Lop over there in Europe says, I'm a magic man. Good song. Lop, man, you know all that stuff. All Rinksy. You know, Lop is one of those guys that could be on the show Name That Tune. I'm the only one that remembers that. Well, Rinks, he would remember it. Name that tune. And then the contestants had to say, okay, I can name that tune
I do
in
apologise.
3 notes. Oh, shit. What, Maggie?
The dog, Gaia, is making noises.
Well, not like you are. For Christ's sake, Maggie. Yeah, put that thing up your nose. Yeah, Lop, you would be good on that show because you could name a tune like after 2 notes, probably. You know, I used to play along. I used to play along with Jeopardy too. Yeah. Okay. So burnt toast. We're going to close out now, my dear. Thank you. You. What a good sense of humor. What a good sport. You know, you're absolutely delightful. I'm not ever going to miss anything you do because, you know, we all can use a laugh, and she's good at making you laugh, you guys. Okay, so
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
thank you.
You too.
No, you're awesomer. Okay, dear. See ya again soon.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wasn't that great?
I missed some of it.
Oh,
I really thought you're lucky I'm here. I really thought it was 4 o'clock in the morning and I was supposed to be up.
Oh, bless your heart. Yeah. Well, I've been up actually since 1 o'clock this morning, and I was going to take a nap, and I was doing other stuff, and I didn't get it. So I've been up for a really long time, and I think this is the latest show we've ever done.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, Steve Cambion was earlier, I think. Earlier in the morning for me.
Okay, so that would mean earlier in the evening for me. Anyway, I feel like I'm staying up with the big kids.
Yeah. I love it though, don't you?
This has been so jolly, but boy, I have grainy eyeball syndrome, you know, where your lids are, your eyes
I'm in
feel
my pajamas. I'm going to crawl upstairs into bed.
Oh, I know. I'm going to crawl into my bed. So it's not even 7 o'clock here, but I think I'm going to go tuck in.
10
Okay.
to 3 here.
Yeah, it's 8 minutes to 7 here. Okay, you guys in the chat, thank you for being here on our special bonus show. It's what a good time. What a great lady.
Yeah. We love you guys, but Michael's on.
No, he's not. He switched it to tomorrow.
Oh, bless his heart.
I know because I told him, I said, oh shit, we have sort of a odd show. I said, Michael, because he was going to be on before us. And I said,
Yeah.
oh, I'll have to leave early. I'm so sorry. And he said, nah, I'll switch my show to tomorrow night. So he's going to be on tomorrow.
I love that kid.
Well, and he shrugged it off, saying, well, I was going to do it last night. And then I thought tonight. So he acted like it was no big deal, but it was a big deal. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah,
so we will see Michael Omnieris. It's Elmo. What's his name? Baron von Elmo. And he's on D-Live.
I don't know
tomorrow. And I think it'll be 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I get those messed up every single time. And if I don't Google it, I get it wrong every time. So you guys look up Baron von Elmo, subscribe to him, join him on Twitter. He's Tyler D on Twitter. You'll get his announcements. Okay, so no, okay, I'm scrolling down. Did we miss anybody? I think we got everybody. Prairie Queen was here. Yeah. Thank you, you guys. Okay, we're going to close out the show. I'm going to play us out.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, no, I'm not done yet. I forgot. Man, I've been up a long time today. You guys, I'm going to put up the announcement just before I go to bed, because I got the graphics done earlier in the day because I knew I was just going to be a zombie by this time of night. But join us on Sunday. We have an audience participation show. Our good friend Michelle Embry is coming back, and we are going to do the next Edgar. No, not Edgar.
No, the bottomless.
Eric J.
Millar.
Eric J. Millar. We're going to do the bottomless bag oracle game. Another game that shouldn't be called a game. But anyway, it's audience participation. She's going to take numbers. She's going to do oracle readings. And this is always a hoot, you guys. So join us on Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with Michelle Embry and the bottomless bag. Okay, now we're going to really go. Okay, goodbye, you guys. I mean it this time.